Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mike Tyson's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Joe Frazier's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Good way to protect the midsection. What does Joe Frazier have to do to deal with this raging fury of Mike Tyson?
You know, believe it or not, usually I make things maybe a little more sophisticated. It's the sweet science. You like to go into areas of that kind of level, that kind of science. But I think it's simple in this one. Frazier probably has to hurt Tyson, take his confidence away before he can overwhelm him.
He missed with that headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Joe Frazier's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Halfway through round number one. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Joe Frazier. Not able to land the uppercut.
There you go.
Nice work with the overhand right. Tyson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Joe Frazier's crushed by that shot to the head. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
He is not in good shape. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Great goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Frazier's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
There you go.
You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position.
I wonder if those 60 seconds were enough, Teddy. He was knocked down in that last round. Now he's right back out there.
That 60 seconds has been enough for fighters in his position before. This sport's been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
Let's see some defense. Little head knocking with that right hand. Right to the body. Tyson's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Little head hunting with the left.
Come on, get bumped.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. A flush hook scores well for him. Halfway through this round here. And he returns on that exchange. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Joe Frazier's now going to have to put his survival instincts on display. Teddy, what is the best way to survive a scenario like this? You've been knocked down. You're clearly damaged.
Yeah, well, right now, what you have to do is you have to fight against what your instincts are. Sometimes your instinct is to pull away from what's hurt you. Well, he pulls away, he gets hit. He goes right into the line of fire of those wide punches. He actually has to do something the opposite. Drop right into the eye of the storm. Get inside close and tie him up.
Hooks to the head. Tyson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Right hand downstairs. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Irons, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Number 3 is underway. Frazier's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah,
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
He scores with the jab there. Tyson's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
He's a weeble wop. Boom. Left hand comes home. A little head hunting with the right. Crashes home with the uppercut. Those wobbly legs of Mike Tyson have steadied.
But now the question is whether or not his opponent has found something that will work. Found something that will get those legs unsteady once again.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Smart jab by Mike Tyson. Frazier's well off the mark that time. fires off that hook. And that does it for this round.
Some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me...
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Iron Mike lands. Joe Frazier's been big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Joe Frazier's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his... Tyson stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here.
Let's go.
Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Nothing there on the punch by Mike Tyson. Frazier scoring with that right hand. Nice block by Joe Frazier. Digging in with a left to the gut. Scored well up top. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round, and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
Joe Frazier's got to do something different. A start to a new round, maybe the start to a new beginning of this fight, because what we've seen so far, it's been nothing at all for him. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching.
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Work the body.
Frazier's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Joe Frazier lands a big left hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Frazier's the victim of a powerful hook. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Joe Frazier's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And the round comes to an end. Iron's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Don't worry. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs. You need the jab. I want to see you double up your jabs, then the right, okay?
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. What a big shot. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. And a sharp counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
You're not focused.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Good body shot. The right hand came home. And now he's targeting upstairs. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Good stuff. Great action this round. Just a minute 30 in, and they're going all out.
I'm tired just watching it. Imagine how they feel.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Mike Tyson.
Relax, relax.
Good flush shot upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. You gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Mike Tyson's banged by a big uppercut. And that's the end of round 6. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Comes across with a hook up top. Oh, you see him with the left of it. What? And yet another big shot comes in. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
The fight is over. Tyson's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Mike Tyson's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easier to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore.